In one of my videos earlier before now, I talked about how women manipulate men. You will not even know they are manipulating you, but they are really manipulating. And I know a lot of men were like, wow, so these things are manipulative, like they are trying to use my head or control me and everything. Now, in today's video, I want to be talking about how men now manipulate women. Those subtle things they say that you will not even know that is a manipulative tactics, but they are manipulative tactics. So in this video, I'm going to be saying most of them so that when next you are talking with a man, your marriage partner, or your date or whoever, you will know when that person is being manipulative, or you will also know if that person is a cunning person, like is a manipulative person naturally. Welcome back to Gaslighting Marriage School, the place where we help the unmarried to choose right and to keep the marriage from running until they must. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. We have a lot of things to talk about marriage. I've learned a lot and I've heard a lot. So we want to be talking about these things. So we help our relationships with our spouses or our relationships with our partners, prospective husbands to be awesome. All right. As I was saying earlier, a man who is manipulative, cunning, or controlling will not come out to tell you, hey, babe, I'm manipulative, or hey, girl, I'm a cunning person. He will not do that. But there are subtle ways they will do this. And if you are sharp, like if you're paying attention or if you are being intentional about your relationship, you will find out. But if you are careless or thinking that, everything is so dandy, he's a perfect man and all that, you will miss these subtle hints. Now, the first one, so obvious that you should know, and I expect you should know, is when a man said, if you really loved me. A man who will ask you that question is a cunning person. Like he's trying to manipulate you. And that's what we call this emotional blackmail, okay? He's trying to make you do something, because you love him. And he wants you to prove it. Like, if you really loved me, man, I love you. That's why I'm with you. If I don't love you, why am I with you? So do I really need to prove it to make you happy? Like, and one important thing to note is that when they are using that word, if you really love me, they want you to dance to a tune that they know that ordinarily you will not accept. So when he comes to you trying to guilt trip you or emotionally blackmail you into doing what he knows you don't want to do, just tell him, guy, my love for you is not a bargaining chip. Love is all about mutual respect. Love is not about acceptance. Love is not about satisfying somebody's needs that you know that are very wrong. One other one that gets to me is when somebody deliberately insults you or belittle you. And when you now complain, you will now hear something like, can't you take a joke? Bros. So it was a joke. Insulting me is a joke. Like belittling me, making me feel small, and then turn around and say, can't you take a joke because you complain? Man, avoid this kind of a person. He's manipulating you. One other very sweet manipulative and subtle manipulative tool that some men use is, I totally know, I totally understand where you're coming from. Is a lie. He is not understanding anything. In fact, he doesn't understand. He doesn't want to understand. He's just trying to manipulate you to feel as if, yes, like he feels what I'm feeling or he empathizes with me. Is a lie. Wait for what is coming after that. I totally understand where you are coming from. He didn't understand anything. I've always seen situations where you hear a man saying, I'm only saying these things because I care. Yeah. To you, he cares. Then wait for it. The next thing you hear is something that will be a kind of targeted criticism on you. Maybe your action or your choices. Like, you understand? This is you. You are a grown-up person. You know what you want. You know what you like. And then you've been doing these things and they are okay. And the society is not against it. Nobody's complaining. But then you see, you hear your man, your husband, or your partner saying something like, I'm only saying this thing because I care. Then you think, okay, let me hear. He will now say, this thing, this one shouldn't be like this, or you shouldn't do it. You see, he only started that thing to make you feel relaxed. Then he will end up criticizing you. When you hear this thing from him all the time, like many times, everything, I'm only saying this thing because I care, and then he will criticize you. I'm only saying this thing because I care. Do what? Run. If you don't want to run, bear it in mind that the person you are dealing with is manipulative. One other phrase or one other thing that men use to manipulate women or show their manipulative tendencies is this one: you are overthinking things. If it's in this part of the world, you hear them say, no reason I'm at all. No, 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 no over, no reason I'm. You say something and your emotions, like your antenna has risen, and your instincts as a woman has flagged it red, and you are trying to say, okay, this is what this thing is looking like, and somebody say, no, 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 you're overthinking things. Man, that guy is a manipulator. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are coming back home and maybe your husband is on a phone on chatting. You saw him being so attentive and so into what he was doing, and then all of a sudden you come to him unawares and he shakes and switches off the phone, and you'll be like, what are you doing? This thing you're doing, the way you acted is so suspicious. I say, no, 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 babe, you're overthinking. I'm not overthinking. If it's my niece, she will say, overthinking what? I'm not overthinking. Something is wrong somewhere. Him saying such a thing is an insult. It is like trying to make you feel as if you're emotionally unstable. And you're an adult. Of course, your instincts have told you that this thing is, something fishy is going on here. And somebody's saying you are overthinking things. No reason. No, 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 go there. No, nothing, nothing. My dear, go there. Overthink. If it's me, I'll say, no, 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 wait, let me overthink it. What were you doing? I don't know what you should look out for. In fact, I don't know what you should listen always to hear is, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. How did you mean it? You've insulted me. You've criticized me, and it's hurtful. I'm hurting. And I'm telling you, this thing you did is not good. This thing you did is paining me or has pained me or whatever. And then he will turn around and say, I didn't mean it like that. You didn't mean like what? How did you mean it like? My sister, if you meet this one, this is a manipulative tactic, a subtle one that you will not know. When I was doing a little digging for this video, I came across this particular one that a man would not ask you, isn't it always like this? Is this not the standard? Is it not how it's supposed to be? Why are you expecting something else? Why are you expecting something better? This is the norm. This is the standard, man. If it is the standard and it doesn't work for me, I need something better. Why are you telling me is it not always that? So if a man becomes so overbearing, let's say in a marriage, the man is so overbearing, and I as a wife, I'm complaining and saying, please always at least allow me to voice my own opinion. And you're telling me I'm the husband. Is that not how it's supposed to be? You are supposed to listen to me. You're not supposed to voice your opinion. I'm the breadwinner in this family, so everything has to go as I want it. That means you shouldn't expect anything better. Find your way. Manipulation has never been a good one. Like, be yourself. Let me be myself. Like, live and let live. That's the best way when it comes to relationship. Don't manipulate me into doing things I should not do ordinarily, and I'm not going to manipulate you, so that we'll be free and everybody is happy and things are moving. I'm not saying you cannot stay with a manipulator. If you're okay being manipulated to do things, bear it in mind that one day you may do the things you will not, you will never imagine possible. I watched somebody saying when she was in a toxic relationship, she did a lot of things without even knowing, because somebody was busy manipulating her, sometimes we say whining her brain and all that. And she was, acting without even knowing that she's under a wave of maybe a wave of lie. Let me just use that. So you just have to be careful in your relationship. It's not just women that manipulate. Men are masters of manipulators too. That's why this video is for you. And remember, you can share this video even if you know all these things. There's someone out there who doesn't know, and that person may be suffering silently in such a toxic relationship. I'll be seeing you in my next video. I love you. Do have a wonderful day.